Hello everyone and welcome back to another tutorial in Revit Global Knowledge. In the tutorial, I will show you how to using truss in Revit for basic thing and the secrets of truss that newbie that we didn't know before we start using our truss in Revit. I think it would be interesting for steel structure that we use truss to create our roof construction or use truss complete with our e-beam for steel and complete our project by steel structure. Anyway, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, I invite you to subscribe my channel because I make video like this for every day, and I'm so excited today because last time in my previous tutorial I got talking about complete truss system that we're using family adaptive, but today we just using our basic truss for newbie. I hope they can understand more and got a new point for trust that we can use in our Revit. Okay, anyway, let's follow along together for this tutorial, and again don't forget to hit subscribe button below and turn on notification for more about Revit. Okay, here I'm in Revit interface for structural template. So I need to drag down my truss first. After only I will show you how to edit truss and how what is truss working in our project and why truss is parametric follow in our shape that we want to create. Okay, let's follow along together. Here again, I am in Revit interface for structural template. As a default, when we start open our project, will be in level 2, but in the case, I don't mind that because we just create truss, we no need to go back to our level 1. Go to structure here. Then here is in your panel here, you will see the truss here is beside our floor. And by create truss, I just select here one. Okay, let's take a look in my property panel here. My property panel here is got only one is flat truss, and let me drop down first. We got only one for flat truss here, and of course you can load another truss by go to family and can load any shape that you want, but in the tutorial we just talking about the basic truss that we just want to edit profile and using the property panel there that we need to know about our truss. Okay, let me just place my truss first. I'm going to start from point A to point B. Let's say we just leave it for 10 meters. Hit escape a couple times. Then I'm going to my 3D here. This one I'm changing to consistent color. Okay, so as you can see, here is our truss, and as a default we use a structural template. We will see in an analytical for structure that we need to calculate in our project. Anyway, this one just for structural engineer for analytical line that they need to link from Revit to robot or to eTap, depend on which software they start for design. Okay, let's change topic. I just give you for quick example for this. Here is our truck that we have create one that we have pop up from line A to line B to finish our truss for 10 meter. Here is the form material that we can see is in the form material. Let me select my truss first. I'm going to front like this, then selecting my truss. Then I'm showing here is our property panel here. You can take a look here. Okay, for constraint here, you can see here is a start level of point, and here is a level of point. What is mean about that? Start level of point is, let's say we start from point A to point B. Here is point A that we start pop up, and here is point B that we finish. So start level of one is point A here, and end level offset is point B here. Okay, let me show you how it's work about that. Let's say we give it for 1 meter. Then we can see what happened. Let's see what happened together in our truss. Then hit apply here. As you can see now, my point A here is going up, and I'm going to my end level here. I just change it to, let's say, minus we minus it for cap here, minus is 500 millimeter, means 0.5 meter is applied. As you can see now, my point B here is going down. Let's make adjustment back to 0, 0. Let's see what happened together. This one, as you can see now, it's going up again, and this one I'm going to change that to 0, 0 again and apply. Now my truss is flat again, that we want to start, we continue our project. And let's continue for another tab here, structural tab here, and create top here is for the form from our form. This one I think we don't need to type this because it's no issue about that. And this one for boring class here, you can take a look here, go to top here and apply. You can, as you can see, then I'm going to bottom again. Okay, I think you hope you understand about it. It is a rotation angle here, is the center here. Let's make adjustment for you. Let's say we give it 45 degree, apply. As you can see now, our rotation is coming like this. We go to left side, you will see about this. Our structure is rotation. We give it for, let's say we give it for 1, 3, 5. Let's see what happened together. As you can see now, our truss is dropping down, and let's going back to normal again, 0 by 0, 0, 0. Okay, I hope you got that point about that. Let's select my truss again. Then here is this one. We don't need to touch this one, it's no issue. Anyway, you can try out by yourself for this one. For dimension here, for let's say we count this one for tab 1 and tab 2, and here is tab 3. For dimension here, as you can see, my truss here is truss height here is follow my, I think follow my level. Let's go to our elevation here. Okay, here we start from level 3. That's why it's what happened. Let me show you that we change our height here. Let me change it to 200 millimeter. As you can see now, my truss is coming down follow my dimension that I have assigned one. You can try it out, and you can mention which dimension that you need to analyze in your project, and after your steel structural engineer, after he analyze, you can follow this for doing drawing. It's applied, as you can see. And this one, let me change this one to, I think, 2.5 meter. Okay, here, what is non-bearing here? Let's take a look together. I just like my truss here like this one, and this one I'm going to change. Let's change it to 1.5 meter. Hit apply, and you can see what happened when you rotate down. It's same as our rotation angle here. You can see this one is, let me change to 2 meter. It's quite similar to our rotation angle here, because here we just put a degree, and here we just mention for dimension here, and here just hit 0, 0 again, but into a normal again, apply. And for identity data, you can put image in engineering common mesh, and this one is no flashing. And for my panel width is, you can follow this one. This one is no issue. Let me show you about that. 3 meter. As you can see. And this one I'm going back to again, like our previous again. Okay, so now let's go inside to our property panel about our truss here. Let's say now we want to change our structure here from, let me see, what is this one, going to type here. We want to change our structure from universal beam to our rectangle hollow section. This one is center of beam, top shore here is 1, and for vertical web here it's this one, it's the vertical web, and diagonal web, let's see together. Let's go change this one. I want to change this one to, we got many options here, and of course you can load your project family, then you can adjustment here as well. Let's say this one I'm going to change it to hollow section 152.4, then hit apply. Here in the top one is changing, as you can see, and for start release you can choose which that you want, and depend on your design on your project you can choose flick and pin or bending moment. And unrelease you can choose whatever you want, is same as start release, and unrelease is the same. And for angle here, let me show you. We start from 45 degree, hit apply. Because you don't see any happen, let me okay and show you. As you can see, our top choice here is rotation 45 degree. Let me go back again, then I'm changing it to 0 0. Let's see what happened together. Now become straight again. And this one for vertical web, let's change to hollow section again, hit apply. Here is our vertical web, it's become rectangle hollow section again. And this one, we go to edit type again. As you can see, now we want to change diagonal web inside our truss here, then we can change it to hollow section, and this one we just leave it like this. For angle we just leave it like this, apply. Let's change all to rectangle hollow section, the last one. Hit apply. As you can see, now my structure is become rectangle hollow section that follow my setting that I have set up one. And of course you can edit profile here, and you can draw any shape that you want. And the reason that you can that the parametric is follow your line, because in family we got assigned for parametric. Let's, after our adjustment here, I will go through to our family together, that you will see what is why is like this and why is after we change here, and parameter will be automatic here, same as our family. When we want to create, let's say we want to create parametric kitchen or cabinet or wardrobe, it's will automatically, because we got create a parametric in our family here. This one is just a basic. I hope please take note, this one just for beginner level, that they just first starting using for Truss in Revit. This one I just give quite long example that I hope they can understand and got my point that I want to explain about that. Okay, let's me select my truss again, then I want to reach size for my truss and edit shape here. You can, here you got two options here and modify tab. One is remove truss family, another one is you can reset truss bed, and here you can go to edit family to check bed what is going on after y. After you change here, after y here is following, and here it go to edit profile. We just go through for edit profile first. Edit profile here we got two lines. Let's say one is pink and one is blue. The pink one is a top chart, and the blue one is bottom chart. Let me add adjustment for the top one. I want to adjustment something like, okay, something like this. Let's see the region together. I just hit apply. As you can see, now my truss is following the shape that I want. I can edit any shape that I want. I go to edit type again. I just delete this one and start from here. Start from this one to this point and start until here like this. And I just hit finish. Now my truss is following that I have create my shape one is following. And let me show you the reason. I want Control C for normal shape pen. Okay, so select my truss again, select here again, then box through to edit family here. Okay, here is our family. As you can see, we have nothing. We didn't see our parameter here or dimension here in our truss system. The reason why, because we use visibly graphic to hide our truss. This is a default from Revit, but anyway, you can select that and turn on all. You can select and turn on all for checking. Let me go through for family tie here. Select my family tie here. As you can see, everything is follow our formulas. Here is top chart, here is vertical web, here is the diagonal web, and here is bottom chart. You can change here all to rectangle rotation or set framing tie here, depend on what you want to set. And for angle degree, you can set it, and for height you can change it by dimension. Here got parametric here, and here is another formula that Revit got create formula for us here that we can use and edit, and it's very powerful that we use truss in Revit and easier for us to create truss in Revit. You also easier for create for roof construction in Revit. Okay, I just hit OK first. And then here now we want to see what happened our content and where is our parametric, and here is where is our dimension here. By view that, I can press on my keyboard VG for visibly graphic here. Then I'm going to annotation here, and here is show annotation category here. You just take here, then you can hit apply, then you can hit OK, and as you can see now everything is coming that you can see as normal. And what is parametric here, link from here to here, and how Revit can do that, and how you can use a parametric is applied into your project and another family that you can learn more about that. Anyway, I think in the future I will create about for family like kitchen and table or chair and sofa and wardrobe or cabinet that we can use a parametric, and you can edit many times in your project. It's easier for you to choose one time, because when we start designing, let's say we start designing in interior design, will be a different design, not only one. And okay, I think it's too much for this one. Let me go back to my topic, this one. As you can see, here is a truss height that have parametric here, and here is actual panel weight, and here is equal, and here is truss length. We got truss height also. Actually here is truss height one by one. Let me close back first. Okay, so now we become our truss again. Then as you can see, some our truss is not joining, is overlap, and this one is not connection. By the way, we can edit that. Is how we can edit our truss. I just like here, pick, hit a tab key on my keyboard for select one. Yeah, I just like here, let's say we need to unpin first before we start edit our profile. I can unpin here, and here you can just like one, and you can manually to just drag up like this one for menu. Here also, and here I can edit a show, but I need to unpin first before I can start. As you can see now, our top chart here and vertical here is joining, but not what we want. You can use let's say we select one, and you can, here is a modifier, you can hit copy here. I just select here one, you can select from 1 and 2. Let's see what happened. Here is the curve is coming, and of course you will see some gap here. Let me adjustment for gap here and show you. Here is a coping distance, you can edit here. Let's say in reality in our construction, just a little bit gap only, because after we welding. I just change it to 2 mm. This one is width is 10, and of course you can apply this one with another structure that you want to connection. Change this one to 2. It's applied, and as you can see, here is a different. Here is a moss connection and got some gap for welding, and here you can apply for the segmentos. You can do manually when you start edit your profile, when you want to your truss is connection together. Okay, anyway, I think it's pretty much for this tutorial, and I hope for beginner level for starting using Revit and we understand more about truss before I create another tutorial, because another tutorial about truss system or construction truss in Revit or rules by truss, and I hope you can understand more after you watching that, and you can emphasize how truss working in Revit. Okay, again, I hope you enjoyed the tutorial, and don't forget to hit subscribe button below and turn all notification because I make content about Revit for every day, and of course I will bring more content about Revit. This channel is for Revit only, and of course your like and your subscriber is motivate me to do more video about Revit. Thank you guys for watching, and I see you for another tutorial about Revit. Thank you.